Hi guys, good morning. It's still morning. How are you? I hope you've had a wonderful, 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 wonderful weekend. I know I did. Today is Monday morning, day 15 of my lovely, 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 lovely journey. Hashtag Walk to Fit 2019. And it's been an amazing journey so far. I can't believe I've done 15 days of this. I'm feeling so much healthier. I hope, hello Mezzy, hello Zeno, namesake, how are you? So I'm feeling so much healthier. Like I said last week, the double chin's going, so I'm really, really happy. I've got so much energy. I've walked around my area, God, about 5 times, and I've walked around the hill 3 times, and it's time up and up around the hill and up the hill 3 times, and it's time to go back and continue working. I've got client meetings from 1 o'clock, but I thought I'd just rush on here quickly. It's all about being consistent, and this is the really difficult part about this for me, and I'm sure for other people who have goals as well, is to actually find the time to do it. Now, today was particularly challenging because I'll tell you a story. Yesterday, I was in Birmingham. I was doing mum duties, mum delivery and removal duties. My daughter, Princess Number One, she was vacating her accommodation, which has been her accommodation for all throughout her second year. And she's already been home. She's been home for a month doing her internship, but she left her stuff there. And so I thought it would just be a quick, we go down quickly, put the things in the car and come back. But no, it wasn't. And uh, no, it wasn't. Yes, I'm still moving this camera. I don't know when I'm ever going to get this right. But anyway, no, it wasn't. What it was essentially was lots of cleaning, lots of packing. Um, Her roommates, her flatmates hadn't kind of kept their area nice. So I said to my daughter, I'm a mom. I'm not like you guys. I'm not a teenager, or I'm not someone in my early 20s that can just leave things anyhow. And it's like how you do one thing is how you do everything. So, babes, we've got to do this. So I was mopping and cleaning toilets, well, her toilet, bathroom, the whole communal area, the kitchen area, packing utensils, kitchen stuff. I mean, you'll see my car. I'll put a picture of the car. The car was so full. By the time we finished, it was about 2:30 a.m. in the morning. That's this morning. And I thought what to do. If I stay back in Birmingham, that means the whole of Monday will be out. And I've got too many meetings, I've got too many obligations and stuff to do. My daughter also works, she's an intern. And so we couldn't do that. So it was to come back in the night. So at 2:30, we left. She fell asleep. I mean, I told her not to sleep, but there was no way she wouldn't sleep. It's 2:30 in the morning. So we drove down. Did I feel sleepy? Yes, I did. So what did I do? Hello, how are you? Good morning. So stopped in the services, had a bit of a nap for about 45 minutes, 45 minutes to about an hour. And then I bought a Costa coffee. Now, I don't do coffee, but it was the best decision of my life. Bought Costa coffee, an Americano, I think it's called, with a splashing of milk. Had a Yorkie bar, which I'm on this health and fitness thing, so I should be doing Yorkie bars. But I just have to give a shout out to Isabel. Isabel, I spoke to her on Saturday, and she was talking about why it doesn't matter if you fall off the wagon and don't, feel guilty. So I didn't feel guilty because it gave me the energy boost I needed to stay awake. So I stayed awake, played old school. Hello, Monica. Played old school Lovers Rock. So I was shouting, blaring it really loud, shouting at the top of my lungs. High tunes. I wasn't getting the high notes at all. My daughter was covering her head with all the pillows. But that's what we did until we eventually got into London. I got home about 5 minutes to 6. There's a communal prayer group I'm in on WhatsApp. I just managed to meet that, so I did that. Did some other meetings after that, and I'm now out. Why am I sharing this story? I'm sharing this story because, number one, if people think maybe I've forgotten about divorced people. No, I haven't, because I'm a divorced woman. I'm a single mum, and I know how challenging it can be. Did I find it challenging? Yes. Did I think, oh God, why am I doing this? Where is her dad? Her dad could have been doing this. Yes, I did. And it occurred to me that there might be some other women around the world that are feeling like this, where you're a single mum and you feel that maybe your ex-partner or your children's father is not pulling his weight, or maybe he is pulling his weight, but you think he's not doing enough, or you're just feeling a bit isolated, or you're feeling, hello, Belinda. Hello, Vivian. You're feeling isolated, or you're feeling, well, why me? Why am I doing all this? Because I was thinking like this. Why do I have to be driving at 2:30 a.m. to come back to London? So, he could have done that. So I thought to myself, yeah, Zena, you need to suck it up. This is your responsibility. And then it brought me to my second point, which is that, as you guys know already, I shared it over the weekend, I'm going to Malawi on the 13th or 14th of October to the 20th of October on a challenge expedition to go and meet women just like me, but have a different reality. So I might be thinking that I'm going through some challenging times, or maybe you're watching as a divorced woman or as a single mum, and you're thinking you're going through some challenging times. But I want you to know that you can do it. You've got this. You've got this far. You know, you're a champion. You're a champion. And I know my camera's all over the place. You're a champion. And I thought I'll just dedicate today, my message today, just to people like me. Because some of you say, oh, Zena, you're talking about reinvention, reinventing other women. And I am. All of us that are stuck, you know, we need reinvention, how we can move from we to me after divorce, after, redundancy, after career change, you know, after financial problems, you know, whatever it might be. But I thought my love, my first love is divorced women, because that's who I am. And my business started with that, Believe and Live Again. So I thought, let's just dedicate today, in the aeroplane as well, just dedicate today, Monday, to share that story. I got back at 6 o'clock this morning. Yes, I'm awake. I haven't gone to sleep yet. There's too much work to do. But I thought I just needed to encourage you that if I can do it, you can do it. I'm not asking you to drive at 2:30 a.m. or anything like that. But what I am saying is, whatever it takes, you need to do it to make sure that you raise lovely children, leaders of tomorrow. Teach them that it's not always about convenience. It's about giving back, contributing to the society. Teach them that, you know, what a man can do, a woman can do too, maybe better. It's all about gender empowerment, but also it's also about realizing that there are people in other parts of the world that are going, that their reality is not exactly our reality. So I'm talking about driving. I shared something yesterday when I was thinking about it. I have a car. I can sleep in the services. I can do all sorts of things. There are people around the world that are single mums just like me or just like you, or they're divorced and they've been abused and they have no money. They have, they have no support, so they have no recourse to public funds. They have no family to support them. They've been stigmatized. They live maybe in one room to about, I don't know, 14 people, so in-laws and children. And that's not my reality. So I thought, let's just share this and tell you. And also, I shared this on, I don't know why this is moving so much. I shared this on Instagram this morning, is that it's important for you to do some self-reflection, you know, some self-reflection, some self-evaluation. It's really, really good. Socrates said that, you know, if you don't self-examine yourself, your life, I mean, that sounds like repetition, but if you don't go through self-examination, your life is really not worth living. So you've got to evaluate yourself, look at the good points, look at the things that are not so good and how you can do better. And a good thing that I do, which I thought I'll share quickly, when you're doing your self-evaluation, mine is a habit. I do it all the time. It's kind of automatic. But if you're not that kind of person, you might start with baby steps. Baby steps, baby steps, baby steps. Just factor it in, timetable it in, put it in your calendar and say, okay, today I'm going to use this time at 4 o'clock, or at 5 o'clock, at 10 o'clock in the morning, at 9 o'clock at night. I don't know. You're going to use that time to self-analyze, to evaluate, to self-examine yourself. And that sounds self-examine yourself, but to self-examine, to practice self-examination, so you know what you can improve upon, what you can leave, what you can add to, how you can contribute. And another thing I wanted to add also is that when you're setting goals for yourself, now I've got lots of goals, but the one I'm sharing with everyone is obviously my fitness goals, because it's something that's close to my heart, and it's something that I realized that my energy levels, my positivity was not matching, you know, my body. So I had to take some drastic action, and drastic action was coming out of my comfort zone, which is obviously walking, which I'm actually enjoying right now. And I'm drinking lots of water. Look at that. That's really healthy. It's got oranges, strawberries, mint, cucumbers, and water and ice. Well, the ice is melted because I've been out for a long time, but it's really, really healthy, and I'm, you know, staying hydrated. So this is a good thing for me, and I hope that this is encouraging you, that if I can do this, you can. Whatever your fitness goals are, whatever your other goals are, make sure that when you're thinking about your goals, think about how you're adding to society, how you're contributing, how you're giving back. My way of giving back is obviously sharing my journey with you, the ups, the downs, the vulnerabilities, but also sharing some tips that I think you might find really, really useful. I'd really encourage you to watch the last 5 days. Last week, I spent 5 days, the first 5 days of August, ended yesterday, sharing a tip a day on how you can remain unshakable. Oh God, my hands are aching me. How you can remain unshakable. This looks really unprofessional, but for some reason, it's moving, so I'm holding it so it doesn't fall down like the other day. But how you can remain unshakable and focus on your goals and get to your goals and achieve them, and how you can contribute and give back. And I'm sharing my story about me and my daughter, or my daughter and I, because that is a legitimate distraction. We all have legitimate distractions, but even with legitimate distractions, you've got to focus, you've got to be consistent, you've got to not give up, you've got to push through, you've got to stay on course, and you've got to finish the race. Now, this has been fantastic for me because now that I know I'm going to Malawi, my goal isn't December 31st. It's now to be fit before October so that I can actually walk up the mountains, hike up the mountains like everyone else. Never done hiking in my life. So this is really, really, really a big, 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 big fear of mine. But I know I'm going to be able to do it because I know that anything I put my mind to, I'm going to do it. And I just want to thank all of you that have been supporting me so far. Some of you have already gone to my GoFundMe page, and I've put the link in this as well. If you want me to wear any of your branded materials, if you're an organization, I'm happy to do that. If you've got books and resources, a limited amount I can carry to share with the women out there in the rural areas of Malawi. And also, if you'd like to sponsor me as an organization or an individual, please, 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 please do. Every little counts. God bless you. And thank you so much for listening. Now I need to get ready for the rest of my day. Take care, and I'll see you again tomorrow. Hashtag Walk to Fit 2019. Yay, yay, yay. I'm doing it and I'm loving it. Love you loads. God bless. Bye.